Okay, I know I make reaction videos to the most craziest dramas, but this by far might be actually worse than Potimer. Alright? And Potimer was a pedo. So yeah, this is me reacting to something even worse than Potimer, I imagine. But yep, let's do this. Warning, the sound in the background is copyrighted. I do not have the rights to this audio. Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act. Alright, fair use. I am not using this to intend on infringement, but to spread word under news, commentary, etc., etc. Let's get into it.
This all started a couple of months ago when I uploaded a video of someone harassing me in a game. Its whole purpose was to try and get the harassers banned. I never really expected it to go anywhere, but as of right now it's actually my most viewed video. In the video, someone named Ripped Soul was harassing me over the avatar I wore. He made up a fake story about me having known him for years and said I began to send him weird images, some being not safe for work. He also told people I was a grown man, which is obviously untrue. When I shot this video, edited it, and uploaded it to YouTube, I didn't put much effort into it and never expected it to take off, but, you know, I guess I was wrong. When the first video blew up, I had plenty of leftover footage that I had not used because I figured I'd used enough to get Ripped Soul banned. I took the remaining good footage I had left, put it together, and uploaded an extension to the first part for those who asked what ended up happening. That video also got quite a lot of traction too. Shortly after uploading part 2, I received a direct message from someone named Zombie Stebo. Zombie Stebo demanded I take the videos I uploaded down. I told him I wouldn't be doing that as I was in my right to keep them up. I blocked him shortly after, but as days went by, I started to notice that Zombie Stebo was making Roblox accounts designed to have usernames that mimic mine. Only the descriptions and sometimes names had disgusting or inappropriate content in them. I reported many of them and had them banned or their usernames reset, but that's where Zombie's story ends. Sometime after being unbanned, I found myself banned once again, only for 7 days this time. I chopped it up to Zombie Stebo again and made part 3. This time it was based around Zombie and not Ripped Soul. I go over Discord DMs in the video and show the accounts made to make me look like I broke the rules. This was by far the video that I put the most effort into at the time. Around this time is when I began to have my email inbox spammed daily. Someone by the name of Benz on Discord messaged me and said they were going to terminate my account. I calmly told them that I didn't want to deal with any more drama, and then they blocked me before they actually responded. I was pretty devastated when my account was terminated, so I sent multiple Roblox support tickets asking them to help me. Believe it or not, they did. Not only did they unban my account, reverting it back to the 7-day ban, they actually told me what I had supposedly done wrong to receive all these bans. They told me, your account has been banned for sending threats to Roblox HQ through the Roblox support forum. In that moment, it hit me. They were using the email they found to get me banned because it was previously associated with my account. I had swapped my accounts over to another email address, but I immediately got to work asking Roblox to block or disregard any emails coming from the email they had. They told me it wasn't possible to block it after many times of asking them. My account was deleted within the week all this happened, so in one final last-ditch attempt to get my account back, I wrote back one more support ticket to Roblox, citing many instances where I told them my account was being banned for something out of my hands. And they actually unbanned me. It had worked. The moment I was unbanned, Benz and Malware were like, basically just continuing to harass me. Like, they would not stop. They kept saying that they would ban me somehow, and it never happened. And I'm glad that was the case, but something worse happened after this. I haven't talked about this before because this is basically where part 4 ended. A week ago on Thursday, the police showed up at my dad's house, and they asked for me. They said that I had sent threats to Roblox, and they needed to make sure that I had no access to flying to California, which is where Roblox HQ is located, and they also asked if I had any way of getting hold of firearms. My dad said no to both of these, because, I don't. And they were on their way. So the police showed up asking for me. I heard about it at school and, kind of broke down, because I just, the police were asking for me. That's crazy, for something I didn't do. So in that moment, it kind of hit me that the way that they were banning me was, through using my email to send threats. I had known that, but I didn't think it would escalate to something so serious that the police got involved. So I never told anybody about it. This was the first time my parents actually heard about what was going on. And, this was pretty serious. From then on, I was just completely scared out of my mind. Like, I was always worrying that the police would just show up at my door and, take me in for questioning or something like that. So, this was a very stressful and worrying time for me.
I know you were getting into the video. I would just like to point out, since you're watching this video and this is originally their video, please, so I can give them credit, please make sure to check out their original video, the part that I'm not kind of voiceovering and kind of just reacting to, because I would like to not only give them credit and support, but also let this video go public and get to more people to help get the reach even higher. We're gonna get this under control. Now, we don't know if they're gonna post another video about this and if the FBI did something already, but this is serious, guys. This person is literally going through hell because he wanted to play Roblox. This is how bad Roblox is getting. No wonder why they want to stop kids from being on the platform. But here's the problem. Roblox is the cause of all this. Now, I'm not going to go down in detail. You're going to have to figure that out yourself. But yeah, Roblox is really the problem because of the way they set up their system. Anyways, continue with his video.
Came to a point where I actually had to contact the FBI. And the reason that I did that was because one day I looked in my email inbox and I saw that my email had been used on another form, much like the Roblox support form where you put in an inquiry and you put in an email address for them to write back to you from. And it said that I had contacted a high school and threatened to, shoot it up. So, in that moment, I knew that, if I didn't act fast, there would be police at my door. And I had to step in and do something. That same day, I went on to call the police with my dad, okay? So we, picked up the phone and we called the police. And when we did, we told them what was going on and they said that we actually had to talk to the FBI about that. So we got the FBI's number, and what we did with that was we called them and they told us that they could, have us submit a request at a website. So I went onto the website and I recited everything I'm telling you right now, except minus this, of course, and what lies beyond this, to the FBI. And I cited a bunch of sources, I gave them a bunch of information. I wasn't allowed to, disclose any sort of physical proof, like DMs and stuff. That stuff wasn't included. I couldn't send that. But I told them the story of what was happening. And I sent it. And nothing happened. I waited a day. And, I waited patiently for them to get back to me. The next day, there was a knock at the door, and it happened to really be the FBI, It was two people. They were dressed in, regular everyday clothes. They seemed pretty chill. And we sat down and we talked about what happened. And, I explained everything that I had explained in the email, just more in depth. We explained it, and they actually told me that this was, very sadly a common, occurring thing that happens all the time. And, this is not unheard of, this is not unknown, this happens to people, this is something that does really happen. And, I did my best trying to, tell them exactly what happened. I explained to them that, on the Roblox support form, there's no sort of, two-factor authentication. So, let's say let's say you have a friend's email, or somebody emailed you and you see their email address, right? And let's say you know that that person plays Roblox. You take that email address and go over to the Roblox support forum, and you take their Roblox username and you put it in there, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna disguise myself as this person for whatever reason, right? You can do that. There's no two-factor authentication. When you submit a Roblox support ticket, there's nothing sent to your email asking, hey, did you do this? It just immediately assumes that you are the person that said it. So what happened was, Roblox really thought it was me, and they took it very seriously. So they filed a police report, and that's why the police showed up at my father's house. So we talked to the FBI about it, and they were completely understanding. And that's just kind of how it went. They said the best thing I could do was take pictures of all the emails I had gotten, show them any proof, and email it to them, which I already have done. And just don't interact with Benson malware. That's the best thing I could do, is just not interact with them. And I mean, I've been doing both of those things, and I am completely fine. I haven't been banned again. I haven't talked with them, and I am happy again. I'm much less stressed out about this whole situation. That's pretty much the story.
Hello, man. I see from your subscriber count you have so many subscribers, so I don't expect you to respond to this or even see this in the first place. But I hope you're doing okay. And I seen this video in my recommendeds because I do tend to participate in reacting into a lot of drama videos, especially when it comes to the Roblox community. Now, what you did right there, spot on smart. After you realized, you contacted the FBI, you talked to them respectfully, they asked you for the info, you sent it over via email. Now, be careful. I suggest, if you haven't done it already, those original emails, change the password and don't let them get into the email again. Alright, because that's how they're doing it. They can't send emails unless they get into it with the password. Your passwords were compromised. Change them. Alright, not to mention, yes, Roblox, you need to fix that email system when it comes to freaking support tickets, man. That's just messed up. Anyways, hope everyone enjoys the video that is still going. If anything, hope you can handle all that drama, guys. Try to help this guy out. Give them some support, some credit. Help them out. They might need it. Anyways, let's get back to this person's part of the video, shall we?
Before I end, I want to thank so many of you guys. I mean, words cannot describe how thankful I am that so many people have commented on my videos, liked my videos, watched my stuff, and just told me how they feel about it and how it's unfair. I have a Discord server, a bunch of people have joined there. I have people making art of me, like, oh my god, like, this is incredible. The support that I've gotten on this stuff is incredible. I want to thank each and every single person that's come together, left comments, liked my videos, made art. I want to thank everybody because you made this really stressful time like not nearly as bad as it could have been, because I never felt alone. Like I never felt like I felt scared. I felt scared, but the support was overwhelming, and I really cannot thank you guys enough for that. But yeah, I'm gonna throw some art up on the screen here because I did promise the artists, like, hey, if you make art, I wanna thank you guys, and I wanna put it up on screen and all that at the end of my videos. So here's some of that art. Just yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making it to the end. And I really hope that you never ever have to go through anything like this ever. Like this is terrible. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care, okay? Love yourself. I love you, okay? Thank you for, sticking around. Goodbye.
Okay, so I'm obviously going to leave a comment because I got something to say about this. Now, I don't know how much this video, how long it will stay up, honestly, because of the audio. I did a few tweaks to make sure the audio can bypass without striking me, but I'm not sure if that's going to work. Anyways, if anything, I would like to say that if you guys end up liking my videos, my reactions to these people's videos, my live streams, etc., subscribe to my channel, join my Facebook community, link in the big beautiful description. Alright, or if you can just go to my link tree and you'll find it there. Also, this is video feed in the background of me talking about it. This was going to be my intro, but my system glitched and didn't send me my audio. So yeah, I'm sitting there talking for no reason. But anyway, subscribe, like, and hit post notification, not just for me, but for him. Subscribe, like, and hit post notification for both of us. Join his Discord, link in his bios and stuff, or whatever he does, since I'm kind of new to this guy. I don't really see his content, so I only seen it for the first time. So yeah, with that said, bye. Wolf out.
Look at what they made. Is this what they call glory, mother? You still believe they're the hero of the
Well, hello there, my friend.
It hurts and it's getting worse. People act like jerks, judging by personalized words. We've longed for peace, but
Hello, you have reached the end. If you end up liking this, like, subscribe, and hit post notification. And if we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, love you. All hope you enjoyed the spectacular wild ride.
broken me from the start. I've been fighting this endless war, trying to find where I belong here. I stand. What breaks me down makes me a man. Break me down, not at all. I have nowhere left to fall. So do you still believe